Hello, this is Penny's Place, and this is going to be an astrological forecast for Libra, Saturn effects. Now Libra, you are the other air sign along with Aquarius and Gemini that I'm not going to be saying too much about because of the air signs. Saturn isn't really starting to focus on them until starting next year. And especially you'll be on the tail end. You'll probably be next fall into almost 2016, because not only are you an air sign, but Saturn just left your house like a couple of years ago, almost, okay? She left in 2012. I was taken back by how much information I got just since 2009 when she came in. I was in awe, and it's no wonder that you're going to have a big, long break. And you were, Libra, you were part of the cardinal cross experience, so you have really, really been to hell and back. You really have. But anyway, I'm going to just take it from 2009 because, like Scorpio, and I mean, you're, and Sag and everybody, you're starting all over again as of 2009. And so you just got pelted with a whole bunch of stuff. Now things will start to slow down, and Saturn will start taking you piece by piece. Every so many years, things will start to slow down for you. But let's go back to when Saturn got into your sign, which was in 2009, Libra. She was at 0 degrees in your sign on October 30th, 2009. And at that time, there was secret conversations and perhaps about your business endings and checks and wages and endings in connection to a business and a loved one in a legal partnership with you. Perhaps it was your spouse. And since you are a Libra anyway, this could be only about you, as your 7th house was empty at this time and had been for several months in 2009. At the same exact time that Saturn entered your sign, Pluto, the underworld, was slipping into your 4th house of residence. So now this tells me one of two things. Either someone from a foreign country or someone related to drugs or narcotics had entered your home at that time. Or Pluto is also about complete transformation. So Capricorn being Saturn's natural house could mean a complete transformation of your home, perhaps due to an earthquake or a tornado, especially with Mercury and the Sun in Scorpio. Or you are completely transforming and remodeling your entire home. Now, Pluto treeing Taurus in your 8th house and in your 2nd money house. So there was a complete loss of money somehow due to a death, divorce, or your job or company going out of business or bankruptcy or whatever. But your legal partner connected to your finances was definitely the reason. At this time, your friends, one of whom could have been in the legal field or military field, moves to be closer to you at this time. And there was at this time a sudden changes in health issues, which required updated trips for, repeated trips for narcotics and pain relief. Okay, let's move on to 2010. Most of 2010, Libra, the underworld addictions and controlled substances were working together in your life for most of 2010. So Saturn really couldn't do much to help you there. Meaning that that's Pluto and Neptune working together. Okay? Pluto, the underworld, and Neptune, lies, deception, addiction. Okay. But thankfully, by April of 2011, Neptune, at least Neptune, finally leaves your recreation area of recreation and romance and goes into your 6th house of health and the 12th house of Pisces of institutions. So, at this point, Jupiter of increase moves into your 6th house of health and 12th house of institution and into your 7th house of legal partnership, conjunct your 8th house of taxes and money house. So there is a definite increase connected to a financial partnership of taxes and or birth or death. And Mars in Pisces' 12th house of institutions and your 6th house of health indicates in April of 2011 that you were in rehab by court order or brought there by a cop, or you are in surgery due to changes in your health or someone else's. Also in 2011, Mercury was in Aries in your 7th legal partnership house, along with Jupiter, which is judges, and also increases. And the Sun moves from Aries, your 7th house of legal partnership, to your 8th house of taxes, so it spotlighted your taxes of life, death, and secrets. Okay, so what that plays out to is that some of you collected through legal judgments, and some of you lost money through legal judgments. And that would depend on how you got along with your spouse or your legal partner as to which one happened. If some of you are policemen or policewomen or working in a legal or military field, then you may have been in a judgment suit or collecting on a death or a serious accident that left you unable to work anymore. But with Venus also in Aries, in your 7th marriage and legal partnership house, this very strongly suggests a loved one or a spouse, and in most cases, or a stroke or a heart attack. Well, it seems that Pluto is a very slow-moving planet, unfortunately, and he's planning to hang out in your 4th house of resonance for a very long time, Libra. So until Saturn can catch up to Pluto, which won't be until 2019, I would say, if your children are gone, here, Pluto, keep the damn house, because your control tactics aren't worth my freedom. So goodbye. or you find a legal way to have Pluto controlled, like probation or house arrest, so you can move around freely. Because control tactics are no good in your residence. They don't belong there, Libra. Even if you're the one trying to control, if it's to do with addictions, it's an endless merry-go-round. Take it from me, I know. It's going to, even if you're trying to control, you're not helping, it's never going to end. And if it's someone under addiction controlling you, that's very dangerous. Okay. All right. And if you are patient, kind, loving, fair, and even-tempered, you should come out the winner of any legal battle, so long as you did your homework and you know your rights. Otherwise, let someone else do the talking for you, like an attorney or another professional advisory. Okay, moving on to 2012. Now Saturn moves into your second house of money. And right at the very beginning of September, October 2012, you got a chance to get into a government housing or maybe even Social Security check or a widow's pension. Okay? So now, you should be in a better place, Libra. Finally. But you would have had to act fast September, October of 2012 to get in on the government housing anyway. Even if you could only sign up, at least your name is on the list, okay? So now Saturn has accomplished what she set out to do, which is to give you a more and better stability in your life. And so now she moves on, Scorpio. So if you do not get your government house but you signed up for it, you will, Libra, when Saturn moves into your fourth house in December, January of 2018. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, Libra. And when Saturn gets to your third house by 2015, she will take care of your phone and transportation as well. So just be patient with Saturn, and she will prove herself to you, Libra. And Saturn will not see you again until 2040. And so by then, you will be well under her care and taken care of by then, which is what she plans on when she comes to visit you again in 2040. So now, for those of you Libras who are younger than 48 or 50, listening? Younger than 48 or 50, you need to learn patience, endurance, controlling your temper, and you probably will not cool off for a while, and it will take a few go-rounds with authorities before you learn, unless you happen to work for them, okay? And even if you are right, or you think you're right, Libra, that does not necessarily mean that you will win. Welcome to our not-so-perfect world. And Libra, Saturn just recently left your sign. So you have many, many years before Saturn returns. And you are not only starting over along with Scorpio and Virgo and everybody, you're not only starting over with your new life, but you're an air sign on top of that. So my month-to-month forecast, you won't really come into it except perhaps once or twice for the rest of this year and into part of next year. Because Saturn is giving you time to recover from the past 2 to 4 years, which was very tough on you. And I know that you and Cancer and Capricorn, but you and Cancer went through it the worst. The cardinal cross experience just recently, a few years back, you went through it big time. And you had it tough. And then Mars retrograde in your sign, oh boy. So, I mean, you know, Saturn's giving you a really huge break here. And you've just been through the toughest experience. And actually, your hard time really didn't come from Saturn. Saturn would have been your hero. She is your salvation in this case, because Neptune and Pluto and Uranus changing and switching you around and jerking you around, as you like to say, you know, that was your nightmare. Saturn finally got a chance to step up these past couple of years and get your attention enough to say, listen, you need to dump all this and start over with a new home, a new, your own income, your own roof, your own life. And that's what Saturn's about. Get rid of that past. You need to do that anyway. And start fresh with a happy life ahead of you and security. And that's what she's all about. And she has every intention of getting you there. Just work with her, Libra. You will get there. Okay? But she is trying to help rebuild your life every so many years. And this is a very long, slow process, but you need it to be to adjust. So patience is the key, Libra. So stay safe and be happy. Take care. Be patient. And we'll talk to you again. Take care, Libra.